Hi there. So today we are going to have a look at how to use a calendar function within your app. And the idea really is that the calendar allows young people and parents and leaders to keep informed and up to date with your program plans and everything that's coming up. And it will also allow for sign-ups for your events and enable you to provide a rota management system for your leaders. So how about that? Let's see where we can start. First of all, let's have a look at what the end result will look like on your app. Here's the app here. And if we click on to events and signups, we can see this is the calendar opening up. And I've created this in TEAMUP, and I'm going to go into how you'll do that in some detail. Here we're showing Sunday night focus group and a BB weekly meeting on a Wednesday. The calendars are listed down here on the left, and you can continue to add more calendars. And if you just click on that, that'll disappear. Click on the other one, it'll disappear. So you can kind of control which calendars get shown and whether you look at a monthly view, a weekly view like that, a year-long view, timeline view, whatever. I've it set to a 6-weekly view. Now, as well as using the calendar to display the events that are coming up and provide a mechanism for young people to sign in or sign up for events, you can also use the TEAMUP calendar to manage your leadership rotas. And personally, I would put that functionality in under your leadership button. You can see here I've set up staff rotas under leadership. The leadership pages will only be visible to the leaders in your team, not the young people. So you click on that, and now we're looking at another type of calendar that shows the focus group staffing rota. And if I click on any of these dates, you can see here that there's a sign up option for staff. So I can sign in, I can put in my name, John K, and any old email address that I want to use for this. And so now I've signed myself up for helping out on the 10th of October. Save that. And if I'm doing it weekly, I would sign up for each of those weekly events. Or if I'm doing it fortnightly or monthly, I would add myself into the rota for the particular nights that I'm going to be helping out. Then as a kind of central leader, you can click on and see who is signed in for any particular night. You can also download that or send notifications out. So that's ultimately what you're looking at and how it would be managed within the app. So let's see how we go about doing all of that within TEAMUP. Now, TEAMUP is one of the calendar programs that you can use within the app. Because the app is giving you access to the web, you can use any of your favorite calendar programs. It can be Outlook, it can be Google, it can be anything. But I've tried most of them, and I've found TEAMUP to be one of the best and most flexible and extensive in features for a freebie. There are additional premium versions of it, which you can buy into if you wish, but I found that all of the functionality that the average youth club would require is available on the free product. So this is the TEAMUP website, teamup.com, and you simply get started, create yourself an account. There's what you do, you click get started, and you set up an account, blah, blah, blah. So when you get an account set up, and I would remind you probably to use a work-based email to establish the account, so that if and when you do move on from your current post, somebody coming behind you or another leader will be able to access and manage this very easily afterwards. When you do get it set up, you might create then several calendars. They'll be shown on your dashboard here. And I've shown you here the any group youth calendar, a lunch bunch calendar, man cave ministry, and a welcome calendar. The program can be used to manage several different calendars, and each of these calendars can have 8 sub-calendars. And therein lies one of the fantastic flexibilities for your youth program, because you can separate out several calendars, but even within the youth ministry arena, you could have up to 8 sub-calendars, which would then encompass BB, GB, Sunday school, even youth group, youth fellowship, scouts, you name it. So you've got up to 8 on the free account. So here's my youth ministry calendar, and I'm showing here in this version activities associated with BB and a youth fellowship, and we've called it focus for the sake of this demonstration. But let's just go back a step and actually walk you through the business of your first calendar. So you literally just click on this create calendar button, give your calendar a name, new youth calendar, kingdom, time zone. This calendar will be on the basic free plan. Don't bother subscribing, accept the terms of service, and create calendar. There we go. It's open on the dashboard, and there you see it, new youth calendar. Click on that, and you can see it opens up into this screen, and it gives you calendar 1, calendar 2 as a kind of default. And you can, of course, go in and edit and change each of those, change the names and colors and so forth. And what I'm going to do is actually take you back to my dashboard, look at the any youth group calendar, and there we go. There are the several calendars that I've set up. Now I'm going to take away the staffing ones just for a second, so you can see here there's the BB calendar and the Sunday night focus calendar. And if we click on the BB calendar, you can see there it's just a very basic thing. It gives some details, but you can actually add in where it's happening, the description, who it's for, and so forth. This one repeats weekly on a Wednesday night. This is where you can actually add in some additional options. And if you want the BB members to sign up each week to let you know that they're coming, so you've got the right kind of staff member ratios, you can click on the sign up and make that enabled, and then you can give it a maximum number, and you can decide, well, we can't actually cope with any more than 22 people because we've only got 3 leaders or whatever it is, and you can view the sign-ups, only those with modified permission. Click on that, and if we save that, it'll save those details for the 6th, and then it'll ask you whether you want to apply the sign-up feature only to this event, or to this and all future events, or to every event in the series. Let's just apply it to that single event only. There we go. So the BB on there was the there we go. Now you can do the same with any events that you want. Make them available as a sign up on a comments available or not. Now let me explain also about the fact that you can add several calendars into this one view, and you can see here that I have grayed out the staffing rota for the BB and the staffing rota for the Sunday night focus group. That's just a visual way of letting you know that actually you can create independent links or URLs to the different views of the calendar. So on the app for the young people's view, you'll be letting them see all of the activities that are available, but not the staff rotas. Whereas on the staff rota calendar, where you'll be asking staff to sign up, what they'll see on their staff page calendar is simply the area where they go to sign up for the various activities. so that they know the difference between the rota pages and the activity pages. And for now, I'm just letting you see them all on one go. As an administrator of the TEAMUP stuff, you'll be able to play about with this to your heart's content. I've nearly skipped over the most basic thing, which is adding an event. So say you decide that you have a trip to the ice rink on the 15th of October. You literally just click on the day, give the event a title, trip to ice rink. It's not an all-day event, so you put in some times. It's going to be from 7:15 to 10 o'clock. And it's going to appear in which calendars are going to appear in the BB activity or the focus or both. So you can actually have it as a joint trip between the BB and the Youth Fellowship, or you can make it just appear in one of the calendars. So it's up to you. Let's make it a joint one. And I'm going to just put down Donald. And you can put a description there. Transport should be by family cars, or contact the office. And options, make it a sign up event and create the magic maximum number and click on there. Maybe let the comments section appear in it as well, and give people the opportunity to provide a comment when they're signing up. Save that, and there we go. Joint trip on the 15th. It's as simple as that. Now, there are two other things that you'll need to know about how to manage TEAMUP Calendar and the app. The first is how to create a link to the TEAMUP Calendar or particular views within the TEAMUP Calendar, and how to put those links into the app. It's as simple as that. One involves a little bit of management on the TEAMUP site end of things, and the other on the app editor. So let's first of all look at getting links to the various views and calendars within TEAMUP. So one of the things you do whenever you're creating links to the calendar is to differentiate between those that can just see what's happening on the calendar and those that can add events and so forth to the calendar. So let's have a wee look at links. You click on the three lines here for the menu and go into settings and give it a wee second. Okay, so now we're looking at general settings. If you click it on those three links and look now at the sharing features here, click on sharing, and now you can see we have the panel that allows you to create a whole range of links to different types of view of your calendars. And the first thing that you're looking for is to create a link to the read-only version of your calendar. So that's the one that you'll put on the app for the young people to be able to see, so that they can simply consult the calendar and see what's going on. And all they'll be able to do is actually sign up for the events, but they'll not be able to create events or change or modify events. So that's this one here that I've created. And if I copy that and paste it into my other browser, you'll see here that it opens up the calendar, but I haven't got any feature to be able to create or do anything in terms of making events happen. And I can't click on and sign up for events. Now, let's have another look at that, where you can click here to copy the link for the Youth Activities Reader version. Click onto a new browser, paste that in, and there you have the read-only version of the calendar. I can't create events, I can't modify them, but I can sign up to them. And that's what you're looking for on the ordinary calendar, youth version of the calendar on your app. The other link that you'll be looking for is for the leaders sign up. And if we copy that and put it in a new browser, see here, what I've done is actually I have created calendars to mimic or to go alongside each of the activities of a particular group. So for every Sunday Night Focus event that's on, I've got a Sunday Night Focus staffing event as well. And the reason why I have done that on two separate calendars is just to allow for a separate sign up for staff as opposed to young people. You could take the ordinary Sunday Night Focus and allow staff and young people to sign up onto the single calendar. But I think you may wish eventually just to be able to identify the staff and notify them directly. So what I have illustrated here is a separate calendar for your staff rota, which runs in parallel with the youth group activities on the calendar. And you can create a link to show those two together like that. So let's quickly look at how you would create that kind of link. Let's start with create a link. And let's say this is for the BB leaders. BB leaders sign up. Give your link a name. Do the people using the link have administration rights? Well, no, you can give them administration rights or no. Is it password protected? No, that's a special feature. So which calendars are you going to share? Let's select the calendars. And I think probably you could share the BB activities so that the BB leaders see what's on and allow them to have a look at that. And then in terms of the staffing rota, allow them to modify it as well. And that's the two calendars that you'll be sharing for the BB leaders. And you just simply click on save for that. And the primary contact is yourself or whoever you put in the email there, and that's it done. Have we looked down the list? And there we go, BB leaders sign up. Copy the link, pop it in to show you that it worked. And there you go, all the BB activities and the BB staffers sign up in parallel with them. And you can see here, we haven't created a sign up for the trip to the ice rink yet. So you just click on there and just put leaders sign up. And mimic the details for the ice rink trip. You probably want the leaders to be available slightly earlier, make it 6:30, and they'll be staying slightly later. So we'll do that. And the calendar that you want to go into is the BB staffing rota. And click on, and of course you've got to make it a sign up. Ensure that you've got the sign up and there's no maximum number of leaders. Save that, and there we go. There's the leaders sign up to run in tandem. So once again, you create the links to your calendars and share those links onto the app, and we'll have a wee look at that, how you do that now. So you're in your suite of calendars, you click on there, go to settings, click it again and go to sharing, and there's your linkage page, and there's all of the links that you've created. Now there's all the youth activities reader. That's the linkage that we're going to start with. I'm going to copy and paste that. I'm going to go back to the editor, and in the editor, this is where you can see the events and sign up page. And the events and sign up page, there's nothing in it because it is in fact a web page link. And I'm going to, on this occasion, click edit link and pop the link in there, click OK, and it's unchanged. And let's go back there and click on that, and it brings up the calendar. and that's the link that we put in. So that's the read-only version of the calendar. It's going to show people what's happening, but not allow them to mess with it. Of course, if you haven't already created a web page link, this is how you do it here within the editor. You simply go down to Add Web Page Link, give it a name, and put New Calendar, and I'll let you see this. New Calendar, click on OK, paste in the linkage to your calendars, click OK, and there we go. We've got the new calendar in there. There it is, new calendar, and give it an icon. Let's just give it the arrow bubbles. Go back to your app and we'll hit refresh, and you can see there's the new calendar button. Click on the new calendar and hey presto, the calendar comes up. So that's how you would add the calendar button in the first instance if you're not already aware of the adding a page with a web page link. And of course, something very similar for the leaders sign up page. I've put it under the leadership pages here. There's the staff rotas and it brings it up there. And to enable that, all you have to do in the editor is create the web page link here. In this case, I'm editing it, and I grab the link from TEAMUP. Here it is, staff rotas. I've created it already. Copy it there and paste it into the editor there. All's fine, and refresh the app. There's the staff rotas there, and hey presto, we've got just the focus staff rota coming up. So you can create these specialized links for particular calendars for particular purposes and pop them into the app wherever you wish. And I hope that explains most of the stuff, but feel free to get back to me at any stage. Thanks for listening, and we hope you have a good time with the app, and more importantly, it helps you in your work with young people.